But if you guys know, again, if you guys know ball and you keep up with Texas high school football like I do, you know Summer Creek is not gonna just lay over and die. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another recap video. We're just recapping the Summer Creek game. We're going to recap some other games that happened tonight for Thursday Night Football. But first of all, I'm going to give a clap to myself for predicting the upset of the week, Summer Creek versus CE King. By the way, clap it up to this guy who just replied as I uploaded the video just now. But shout out to Christian Martinez for saying you're right about King with the most random upset ever. If you guys know ball, no offense to you, Christian, but if you guys know ball, I feel like everybody should have picked Summer Creek. I don't think, and most people, I believe, actually did pick Summer Creek. I was going through the comments of an old post here on the Texas football Instagram, and I saw the little graphic for the game, and most people in the comments were picking CE King. And now that the game's over, now that it happened, everyone's like, "Oh wow, Texas high school football is broken. Like it's messed up this year. There's no predicting games anymore." Yeah, right here. Look at this with 100 likes. Texas high school football is broken and stuff. No predicting anything. If you guys saw the Atascocita game, you knew this was coming. If you guys saw Atascocita versus Summer Creek, you knew this was coming. Think about it. And I said this. I just replied to Christian with this. I said. It was the Atascocita game. They basically blew out Atascocita, and with the Summer Creek just coming off that tough win, I felt like King was going to take advantage, and they did. The first half, everything was going their way. Fumbles went their way. Most of the calls went their way, except for one fumble on a kickoff. They scored 42 points in the first half to Summer Creek 7. But if you guys know ball and you keep up with Texas high school football like I do, you know Summer Creek is not going to just lay over and die. Last year, Atascocita did the same thing to Summer Creek, and they had a 35-0 lead at half, and Summer Creek came back and scored all 35 and some more. And the only way they didn't win the game was because Atascocita just scored 2 more touchdowns than they did. But Summer Creek is a tough team. They're a very tough opponent. They're not going to roll over and die the next half. They're going to come back stronger and harder. That's exactly what they did the second half. From basically almost the kickoff, I believe there was a fumble for CE King the second half. The defense really stepped up their game. They woke up finally, and were just on attack mode the entire time. Like you guys should know. And CE King I feel like CE King let up a little towards that second half. And you can't let up against Summer Creek. You cannot, especially when no matter what the size of the lead is, if it's 3 points. Or if it's 42 points, you can't let up on Summer Creek. You got to go full attack mode. You can never let up. All gas, no brakes on them. So I called it. I knew. I saw. I said game starts in an hour. I'm gonna do my prediction on community notes because I'm not gonna make a video. You know, obviously it was too late for that. Again, the game's gonna start in an hour. But I was like, I'm gonna make a community notes thing and have my picks for the week. My current record is 22-4. The only pick I picked against that was completely unexpected was one upset. I think it was the Atascocita Summer Creek. I picked Atascocita to win, and the other one was Dripping Springs and Vandergrift. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really excited that I actually picked that. Again, most of the comments said CE King, but I also saw a lot of people saying Summer Creek, so it could have gone both ways. But I was really happy. I'm really happy that I was able to pick that right to add to my record. Again, here's the graphic here, 42-28, and like I said, I just uploaded the video, finished uploading it, so you guys can go ahead and watch it. It's right here, 8 minutes ago, just posted. And we can go over some other things. So we got Westlake here. Westlake beating Austin High. It's not surprising. Home game for Westlake. Austin High, I believe it was a 7-7, or at one point, or that might be a different Austin area game. I don't remember. So Austin High did decent. I mean, they've had a bad season so far. I believe they don't have a single win yet. So it's been difficult for them. Klein, Mongolia, I don't really want to cover that. It's not a top 25 matchup. Wiley East shuts out South Garland. And those are your Thursday nights there. North Crowley destroys Lake Ridge 66-7. Grand Oaks upsets Cano Tigers. Again, not a top 25 matchup. We're not going to talk too much about that. I wasn't keeping up with that game. South Lake Carroll, I picked them to win, obviously, again. The Blanks, the Eden Eagles. Langham Creek, 38-20. Again, not a top 25 matchup. Not going to go too much into it. Thursday night was pretty light. Geyer defeats Hebron. College Park, 52. Kenny Creek. Cibolo Steel. Judson. Judson hasn't been that good of a program yet. And all right, let's get into some Austin area football. So, Austin LBJ, 48. Maynard New Tech, 0. Again, not surprising. It's LBJ. Maynard New Tech, one big, small program versus like the 4A powerhouse of Austin. Westlake, you already went over that game. A&M Consolidated, Blanks Lehman. They look really good right now. I believe they're ranked in the top in the 16th right now in 5A. Bastrop puts 48 on Colony. I'm a Colony hater. I do not like Colony, at least not the football program. So I'm very happy to see that. I've talked to the Bastrop QB once or twice, not just to see if he wanted to come on the podcast and stuff. We never could figure out a schedule or anything. Not too important, but yeah. Here's some LBJ players. LBJ always does this. If you've ever been to an LBJ game like I have, they'll do this. They'll get a big lead the first half, and then the second half they'll let their players coach and stuff and give them headsets. The cheerleaders, the running back room for Westlake. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, recap the Summer Creek game, and then also, like I said, some of these plays. I do want to show one play here. After wide receiver pass for touchdown by Pflugerville Colony, Bastrop returns the extra point. So you can see here this clip. All these players, they're all congratulating the receiver, everything. And then here's the Bastrop guy running it all the way back for the 2 point. And then the guy at the end pushing him. Just is the icing on the cake. So yeah, I'm glad to see that. Like I said, I'm not a Colony fan. So, but yeah, that's all I got. Like I said, I wanted to get on here. We'll have more, obviously, for tomorrow. Tomorrow's game of the week is obvious. It's Duncanville versus DeSoto. I think it could go either way. This pick, I feel confident, but I don't feel as confident as I did with this pick. This one, I feel like it can go either way. Both teams have a loss. They're not to say they're not what they used to be, but they're in their rebuild mode with new starters and new QBs and everything, new linemen, all of that stuff. So we'll be covering that game tomorrow. We'll have that out almost instantly as it ends. And then the recap show will be on Saturday morning or maybe Saturday afternoon, around there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smash like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.